Music has the power to transport us to a special place and time.
A piece of history finds its way home, sharing sounds of the past.
The Artesian Hotel is a destination.
The Artesian Hotel attracts people to Sulphur, Oklahoma. The hotel looks grand and beautiful. Inside, it's full of modern luxury. But listen closely, there's a hint of the past.
Has a full opening lid that stays open, which is very nice. Down here we have our record storage. You can store up to 80 records here in the phonograph, and it's merely as easy as picking what you'd like to listen to, putting it down, and then the most important part of the whole phonograph is the hand crank.
Bryce Chitwood is the Artesian Hotel's general manager.
It's a remarkable piece of machinery, and they just don't build things like this anymore. So this is a solid wood piece with some really very basic parts that make it really special.
This is an Edison phonograph built in the early 1900s. It once played in the original Artesian Hotel.
As it turns out, the phonograph was in the hotel from 1922 until 1955. The general manager at the time, Mr. Kelly, called a friend of his and said, "Hey, we're buying a new phonograph. Do you want to take our old one?" His friend said, "Sure, I'd love to."
That friend took great care of this piece of history. 60 years later, the phonograph returns home, playing the same music from decades ago.
And before he'd passed, he'd heard about the new Artesian, and he said, "I want it to go back to the new Artesian Hotel, and I want the phonograph to go back home." It's just an absolute treasure. It's a hand crank, there's no cords, it came with about 100 records, and it's just such a remarkable piece of history, and we're thrilled to have it back here at the Artesian. We'll even let the guests change out the records, obviously with assistance because we need to take very careful care of the machine, but they want to see how it works and they're intrigued by it. You can close your eyes and listen to the sounds of the phonograph, and you can just envision the parties that happened, John Wayne strolling through the lobby, just all of the folks who came to the original Artesian. And now it sounds just like it did in 1922.
That phonograph is in near perfect condition. A small piece had to be replaced and the woodwork needs a little bit of care. Other than that, it really is a remarkable invention.
It's a great invention because it doesn't require electricity. Just crank it up to start. The music plays for about 10 minutes at a time.
Look and listen for it. It's on display in the lobby of the Artesian Hotel.